Welcome back to the Clash at the Round Table. I'm your host, Ro.
This boy, Big Boss.
Hey, we back with another episode. Man, hey, so boss, how does it feel to, you know, lost a lot of weight over there, man?
You think so? I'm looking good?
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, man.
They grew the hair out and stuff like that.
I jumped on the scale this morning. I was 234. I was like, God is good, man. Anybody want to come to the Big Boss workout plan? Holla at me. I'll teach you how to lose a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying?
Get it.
And the miracle growth, bro. Actually, I got this from my nigga NLE Chopper. You know,
for real?
Yeah, bro. He got the miracle growth so you can grow your hair fast as hell. I went from the fade to the goddamn Drake braids overnight.
Ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Now we here, baby. I'm here.
Gotta get it, man. Shout out to Boss Dog. Yo, my boy couldn't be in the building because they worked him like a little slave today, you know. But nonetheless, the show must go on.
But he be the main one on Snapchat talking about working hard for that white man.
Hey, yeah, talking about man, fuck work.
Yeah, all right.
And now that bitch had to goddamn work.
Uh-huh.
One Snapchat today. Man, we got a couple things, man. How do you feel about Phil Jackson want LeBron gone from the Lakers? Talking about keeping Westbrook over LeBron.
I woke up this morning and I seen that and I thought it was fake. That's true though?
Yeah.
He really said that statement? Where did he say that statement at?
In the LA Times, bro.
He said that in the LA Times.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, let me tell you something about people like Phil Jackson, bro. Phil Jackson is somebody that was a good coach, right?
Yeah. Horrible executive.
Horrible executive, good coach, decent player, won a championship with your New York Knicks as a player. Yeah. Decent player, wasn't a star player.
Nah.
Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. This nigga had Jordan, Shaq, and Kobe.
Pretty much. Also, you throw Carmelo in there. You know.
Listen to the names he had. Bro, we give some coaches too much credit.
Yeah, we do.
Some coaches. Now they're like, okay, Eric Spoelstra, right?
A dog.
D-Wade and LeBron.
Yeah.
Now, then he picks up a team with Jimmy Butler, very good defensive team, and it's still like
missing something.
Yeah, but it's like I can't call you a great coach. Like you have good teams.
Honestly, he's been consistent because you got to look at it. Once Wade and LeBron left, same with Bosh, that Miami Heat organization was trash. But they rebuilt. They got younger in the draft.
They picked up some good pieces, bro. But basically what I'm saying is like sometimes we give coaches too much power. But like Steve Nash is just trash. Don't get me wrong. That nigga's just trash. We're not even gonna talk about him. That nigga's ass. But sometimes we just give them too much oomph when they don't deserve it.
True.
Phil Jackson shouldn't even utter LeBron's name. Ooh. LeBron's the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball.
But this
somebody
is
like Phil Jackson
fan,
doesn't matter. Everybody should know this. This is coming from somebody that's logical, somebody that isn't delusional, and niggas be delusional talking about Jordan 6 rings. Who gives a fuck, nigga? And I don't give a damn about him goddamn making them fucking shots on all them bum ass players. What's that nigga name on the Jazz? I don't care, nigga. Yeah. I don't give a damn about you dunking on John Starks and shit. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, what is you talking about, bro? This nigga LeBron literally had to beat the fucking Detroit Pistons to go to the finals. This nigga had to play some dogs.
But he got swept by Tim Duncan and them boys. But I see where your point is coming from because I feel like a lot of people, they don't make the case because LeBron had to go against Curry, Damian Lillard, Westbrook, KD, Carmelo, Wade, Bosh.
Listen to all them dogs.
KG. I guess
now,
you could
name the people Jordan had to go through. Fat ass Charles Barkley.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr?
Yeah, he did go get Steve Kerr.
No. I'm saying, the people that he had to go through. Fat ass Charles Barkley.
John Stockton
and Karl Malone. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Clyde the Glide. Come on, bro. Nobody care about these niggas.
Patrick Ewing. You know.
So?
Penny Hardaway.
Bruh. I'm still...
A young Shaq.
Bro, I'm still... That doesn't tickle my fanny. I'm sorry. I'm still not... That does nothing for me, dog. And then he talking about Gary Payton. And Gary Payton really acting like it was a competition. Bruh, Jordan didn't have no competition, bruh. He didn't have any competition.
Really?
Bro, nobody tested that nigga. Okay. Nobody tested him.
So in what ways do you feel like LeBron has been tested out his 20 years he's been in the league?
He's been tested every single year. Every single year.
I don't want to say his rookie year. Kind of got to throw this rookie year out.
His rookie year, he had a horrible team, bro.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, the first time he went to the finals, he had one of the worst teams to ever go to the finals. There's probably only like
that to Iverson.
Nah, they head and head, bro. Let's be honest too. Iverson and LeBron team is damn near the same. They both had Eric Snow. They both had Marshall. Them teams is the same. They the same fucking team.
I can give you that,
bro. They the same team. Now, as far as bro talking about goddamn, he'll take Westbrook over LeBron. I want you to take the floor for that. Like, would you really say some shit like that?
Hell no. So I'm gonna say this: if I'm LeBron, I'm like trade me, motherfucker, because some fact. AD, he's soft as fuck, and not only is he soft as fuck, but he's injury prone. So you're giving me
correct.
You're taking me out of that situation. Westbrook has not gelled with these people on the floor, period. So it's like, I'd rather go this way, you know? And hell, LeBron said he wants to team up with, you know, some light-skinned nigga named Steph Curry. So, you know, if
the media be baiting him to say stupid shit like that.
But see, I'm like this. If I'm the Warriors, I'm going in to go get LeBron to team up with Clay and them, because how much more do you think, how much longer do you think that Clay and them has before it's done for?
LeBron can't do that. He can't go to the Warriors, bro. All that teaming up shit do be whack, but like, nah, LeBron just can't do that. But as far as a nigga talking about picking Westbrook over LeBron, come on, bro. That nigga's obviously trolling, or that nigga been on some good dope.
Well, I mean, look what he did to the Knicks. He wanted, arguably, we could have had LaMarcus Aldridge when he was in his prime.
Yeah.
Could team up with Carmelo, Stoudemire, but no, you want to say, hey, we're gonna put your ass at center. No.
Giving that man too much power, bro.
No.
And then on top of that, don't forget when he signs his contracts and he takes these jobs, he basically tells them folks to give him absolute power.
Yeah.
That's not the man you want to give absolute power. He's talking about taking Westbrook over LeBron.
He's with Jeannie Buss, and Jeannie Buss is like, man, we done paid this salary cap, you know, luxury tax, and we didn't go deep into the playoffs. We didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So like, but I wouldn't suggest Phil be the answer.
But that's not a player issue. That's a front office issue.
Yeah, because they arguably got rid of all their young pieces, brought in some pieces that,
which I knew was going to be a mistake later on.
I wouldn't say they didn't gel together. I would say injuries played a big part in that. Coach did not know how to coach them. So
that the Lakers team from this year reminded me of that Laker team the last year Kobe and Shaq played together. The one that had Gary Payton and Karl Malone and just all them old ass niggas.
Did not mix.
Yeah, bro.
But you also got what's that kid name that played with the Timberwolves that got all hyped after that?
Edwards?
Yeah, not Anthony Edwards. What's that kid name? Defense, the dude that's
Russell?
Yeah, I think it is him.
Yeah.
He wants to play
the
with
snitch,
LeBron.
the one that told on
No, not him. It's another guy. The one with he used to play for the Clippers.
Used to play for the Clippers. I'm gonna let you find it because I can't remember. I'm over here thinking about the snitch and Iggy Azalea. That BBL did her good, nigga. Oh my gosh.
She had to get it, dude.
Yeah, bro. My dog Nick Young, boy. That boy got snitched on by D'Angelo Russell, boy. That boy got snitched on. He was fucked up.
Patrick Beverly.
Yeah. Oh, that name was in my head. I ain't know you were talking about him though.
Yeah, but he was talking about wanting to team up with LeBron early on in this week. I think that would be a good match.
Why? Why would we?
Because he ain't got to do shit. And LeBron ain't got to play all that defense. Get this to this aggravating ass nigga to play defense. Arguably good to go. You know, that's just in my opinion.
Nah. Yeah. I can see it. I'm here for it. But where would LeBron play at though?
Well, you put him, Patrick Beverly, at
bro. Do you think LeBron should lead the Lakers? Because I don't think he should. That's his team.
I don't think he should, but it's kind of messy right now.
I think the Lakers just need to start over, bro. I think they need to trade AD and Westbrook. They just need to start over and just get somebody, bro.
You're not gonna get that much for AD though.
Try to get a blockbuster trade. I'll fight for Karl Anthony Towns. I'll fight for Karl Anthony Towns.
That would be a good pick.
Get a blockbuster trade, a three-way trade, and package Westbrook and AD to get Karl Anthony Towns. Send both of them niggas somewhere else.
But you think the Timberwolves will actually give up Karl Anthony Towns?
In a package deal where they get players from two different teams,
yeah,
they can't turn that shit down, bro. Because let's be honest, them niggas ain't going nowhere.
No,
they building a decent team, but they not really going nowhere, bro.
That's like, you might as well go ahead and get all the Kings players.
I would do a package deal where I could get Pat Beverly and Karl Anthony Towns, and I would put AD and Russell Westbrook on the trading block. But hopefully, all I got to give up is AD, and I'll take Russell Westbrook, and I'll try to get John Wall.
So, and Knicks fans are going to be mad at me on this one. Well, not Knicks fans. Yeah, Knicks fans are going to get mad at me on this one. So, if I was a Lakers, because I want to get young, I'll go get Robertson from New York at the center position, give up a little bit of pennies for him, because he hasn't even much touched his ceiling yet.
Yeah.
Also, get rid of Westbrook and go get Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal is a good one too, but I don't think they giving him up. They just got him and they extra excited about him.
Or you could go get Damian Lillard.
Dame is another one, bro. But it's like Dame a real loyal player. I don't think he's ready to leave just yet.
Man, they're not doing nothing for him to win. So it's like at the end of the day, bro, they not adding.
All right, you want me to be honest with you?
Go ahead.
After listening to him on Joe Budden's podcast about 2 years ago, he sounds like someone who's more interested in money than winning.
Ooh, that's
some
bad.
players are like that. Like Harden, I used to think Harden was like that. I still think Harden's like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes.
Yeah, some players just like that, bro.
You can't with him, I feel like this, you go from the Rockets, because arguably I say the OKC situation wasn't his fault. Went to Houston, did real good, couldn't build a team around him because he wanted everything catered to him. Then you go to, let's say, the Nets. You gave up on your big three, arguably one of the greatest teams assembled. When you got KD and Kyrie, that is just
horrible coaching.
Yeah, but
horrible coaching, selfish players.
But they can score.
Do you really want to talk about the Knicks, bro? I mean, the Nets. Horrible coaching, very selfish player, fake woke nigga. Fake woke flat earth nigga. That's why they lost.
But, hey, he got his own little situation going on. And then you're in the situation with Embiid, and everybody's like, oh, Harden's a shell of himself. Why would you sign him to a long-term max contract and stuff like that?
Harden didn't really fit that offense anyway, though. Like, as soon as it was announced and everybody was like, oh, it's a wrap, I was like, that's too many ball-dominant players. Like, I would have much rather have got somebody else. Like, it's kind of like when Kobe was building his team, right? R.I.P. Kobe, man. But when he was building his team, he knew exactly who he wanted. He wanted Trevor Ariza. He wanted Gasol. He knew who he wanted that would be the key pieces for his team.
Yeah.
Nowadays, niggas is just putting teams together like, oh, that nigga superstar. We should play together. And that shit's not working.
Like, I feel like everybody's trying to replicate what the Boston Celtics did.
Yep, Boston Celtics.
Miami had success with it. New York, we tried, but it didn't work out.
Hot take.
It didn't work out.
Hot take.
Go ahead.
The Heat didn't have success with it either.
Why you feel that way?
Bro, they won 2 out of 4 championships. On paper, when we all heard LeBron was taking his talents to South Beach, we just knew they was going 4 for 4.
They should have, but they didn't have a
bench. They got beat by the Mavs. They should have never got beat by the Mavs. You just said it. Every team should have looked at that and said, oh, that formula doesn't work.
Yeah.
3 superstars and no bench players, just it's not a winning formula. Everybody should have looked at it, and nobody's looking at it now.
No.
But them losing to the Spurs, though, I give it to them.
Yeah.
The Spurs is a
was
good
better,
team.
The Spurs is. I wouldn't even say they was a better team.
The Spurs should have beat them the year before that too.
They were a better coach team because Eric Spoelstra was just stepping into it. And it's like, why would you give this nigga the keys to the kingdom? Now it's like, well,
You kind of stepped on my Eric Spoelstra take earlier too. That nigga's an overrated coach also.
Lord, why you say he's overrated coach?
He just had LeBron and Wade, bro. He had LeBron and Wade. He took a very good defensive team to the NBA Finals. Yes, he did. And what happened?
He got the dogs beat out of him. But they
injuries, though. I'll give them injuries. But that was just their year, bro. He's not like the greatest coach. He's a decent coach.
So do you think he could win now with this team? Because arguably, they just got to win one more.
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. This team is way better than the team that went to the finals. They could win.
Okay.
But like I said, he's getting good teams.
But here's my case with that. You not worried about the Phoenix Suns or, Steph Curry and them?
Honestly, dog, the playoffs can go any way this year.
That they can.
That shit can go any way. I'm still not counting out Boston. I know y'all are counting out Boston. That series might be over by the time this comes out, but as of right now, as we speak, it's 3-2. Yep. I'm not counting them boys out. Them boys could take the game to 7, and they could possibly win. Who else I like? I like the Warriors to win it all. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the Warriors to win it all. Nah, last night, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. I was in a bar taking shots at Casamigo, looking at all the ratchet young bitches. And I just kept looking up at that screen, and eventually that bitch got up to like 50-something points.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not putting my money on these niggas to win no championship.
Damn.
Getting beat by 50-something points without Ja Morant.
Here's the thing, though.
And them boys play better without Ja Morant, too. We got to talk about that shit, too. Them boys play way better.
I'm going to say this. Here's the thing. When it comes down to the Warriors, I felt like certain teams, you can't give them that firepower. And I felt like with them going into the Grizzlies, and he said, we're going to whoop that trick. And they literally played the damn song, Whoop the Trick, probably throughout the whole game down there.
And got their ass beat.
And got their ass beat. I think Curry should have just shut the fuck up, not give him any momentum, because they already had momentum with Ja Morant being out.
Correct.
So you add that, it's like, oh, this nigga talking shit. What do we have to lose?
Correct.
Nothing. We could play free. The Warriors had something to lose. Now, it's like, hey, the Warriors really have nothing to lose. Either A, you win this game, or the Grizzlies force a game 7. Which the Grizzlies like, hey, shit, we forcing a game 7. Mm-hmm. No matter what, we gonna force this. So it's up to Clay, Draymond, and all those niggas that won a championship.
Let's be honest, too. The Grizzlies should have won the game before that. They dropped the ball. They did. They let off the gas. Bro, when I was watching this game last night, which I told you this is going to come out later right now, they're down 3-2. But the game last night, I swear, dog, like I was watching it, and them boys had went up 22 points, and I said they better stay on the gas or it's going to be just like last night. And not only did them boys stay on the gas, they got them pushed that bitch to the limit. I'm
going to tell you this. I felt like in game 1, they could have won that. Warriors stole game 1.
Correct.
I felt like they could.
I forgot about that, but you're 100% right.
So that series, I felt like that series could have went either way. The way it started, and the way it's going right now.
I'm gonna be honest. Warriors in 6. They'll get it together. They'll go back. Steve Kerr is a horrible coach, but they'll get it together, bro. That coaching shit, bro. Niggas be so overrated, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mike Brown is a good coach, but I don't think he has the plans together that he needs with the Warriors. And that's really why he shouldn't be coaching that. Mike Brown is the one that's been coaching them lately, and it's just that's not really his team.
No.
Who just signed him? The Kings?
The Kings.
I think he's gonna do really good with that team.
Oh yeah. I feel like between him, Mark Jackson, they deserved another job.
Yeah.
I would even just go as And the reason why I say Mark, he built the Warriors and
Correct.
still haven't got a chance yet. All Steve did was just inherit a fucking new goddamn freshly painted, new interior, new fucking everything from him.
Yeah.
You know, Mike Brown, a lot of people sleep on him, but he builds up teams, point blank period. He builds up teams for the next head coach to come and get all the rewards. If I ain't mistaken, he coached in Atlanta at one point and then Cleveland as well. So he got a pattern. Atlanta's pretty much good. Before he left, Cleveland was straight, so he has a history. And I think it's going to come out where the Kings, they're going to build him up, and then like, well, we got to get rid of this nigga. Let's go ahead and get this white man in here.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you too, bro.
What's up?
If the Greek Freak can fuck around and win this series against Boston, win the next series, and take his team to the finals, I don't give a damn if he wins the finals or not. We need to change the NBA logo to that nigga.
Ooh, why?
Bro, that nigga's nasty, bro. If you just watch a whole game, you like, bro, look at this nigga.
So this is when I was like, man, Giannis, you showing your ass. When nigga did the whole body shimmy
after the pass, that shit was funny. I like that.
Yo.
I like that.
Like, you can tell that he's really coming into his own.
He's a great player, bro.
Honestly, I feel like everybody used to talk about KD surpassing LeBron.
Oh, we got to talk about Giannis.
Fuck
KD.
Hey, I think Giannis creeping into that, talk.
LeBron can do his last 2 years, scoop him a random championship out somehow, I hope.
I think
he can go ahead and bow out and let Giannis take over the league for the next couple years.
But then you also got to look at Luka too. Cause they saying, hey, quote unquote, Luka is like built like LeBron, but not as athletic.
Bro, I seen a list today, and I don't know if y'all shared it on Clash, but it was a list of like all the young players, and it was ranking them.
Yeah,
that was the most trash list I've ever. Excuse me, the most trash list I've ever seen in my life. Ja was like number 1, Luka was like number 4 or 5 or something, and Edwards was just way too high, and Zion was on that bitch at like number 6 or 7 or something, and I'm just like, bro, why the fuck is Zion even up that high? And I forgot who was last. Somebody was last that didn't deserve to be last. But I don't know if y'all shared that. I hope you can find it, bro.
I think we did, cause like I was like, man, that shit don't make no damn sense right there. I wouldn't rank them that high. Yeah. So they had Ja at 1, Trey at 2, Edwards at 3, Zion at 4, Luka at 5, LaMelo Ball at 6, Devin Booker at 7, Tatum at 8, Mitchell at 9.
Okay, go back to it. Let me look at this list. Let me hold the phone real quick. Let me explain this list to y'all real quick. This is some bullshit. Now,
let's hear it.
Ja had a great year. I understand. He had a great year. I fuck with Ja. Probably my favorite young player right now. He is not number 1.
I say Tatum.
Jason Tatum is number 2. Devin Booker is number 1. Devin Booker is that guy. He is number 1. Jason Tatum is definitely number 2. Number 3, I would put Ja. I don't know why your phone just did some weird shit. Go back to the list. Yeah, this list is out of control, bro. I don't know where it came from.
I feel like
I like Trae Young a lot too, so Trae Young is going to be next. I like him a lot.
I feel like a lot of people,
and this isn't personal.
I
pressed the wrong fucking button.
I think people would make lists just because for the sake of the list.
Yeah, just to goddamn argue.
Just press back.
Nah, it's all right. All right. Who would I put last then? Donovan Mitchell can be last. I'm gonna be honest. No, LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball has to be last.
I have to
LaMelo
put Zion.
Ball.
You have to put Zion.
Okay, Zion will be last because he likes to eat fucking McDonald's every day like he's fucking Chad Ochocinco with that weak ass metabolism. Bro, your metabolism is not built to be eating Mickey D's, nigga. So that nigga's last. Then we're gonna put Donovan Mitchell last is just wild. Then we're gonna put LaMelo Ball right after that. Edwards is overrated. My nigga is very athletic, but he is not a great player.
From Carmelo Anthony. Well, not Carmelo.
Yeah. Carl Anthony Towns.
Man.
Yeah. Luka. So here's the thing about Luka. Great player, but
I think he's cocky.
overhyped, man. Let me tell you something about Luka, bro.
I think he's too cocky,
bro. This is a hot take too, bro. Like this, I'll down this mountain. You don't have to agree with this. These are not the words from the Clash. This is the words from Slim. Bro, we live in America, right?
Yeah.
America was built off the backs of slaves. But America is mainly populated by white people. 64% white people to be exact. Everybody loves people that looks like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to make Luka look like Larry Bird just because he looks like them.
But he's nowhere near Larry Bird.
No, I'm saying Larry Bird was a great player. He was one of the best players in the league. They're going to make Luka look like the best player in the league because he looks like them. Why do we like Iverson?
Because he looked like us.
Yeah. That's exactly why we like that nigga. He was good. He wasn't the best player in the league, but he was good. You know what I'm saying? He looked like us. He dressed like us. We fuck with Iverson. We fuck with Vic. Wasn't the best player in the league, but that nigga looked like us.
Yep.
Wasn't even close to the best player in the league, but that nigga looked like us, though. They doing the same thing with Luka, bro. So with all that being said, Luka probably like, the middle of the list. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good player. He's a nice finesse player. Throw it behind your back, lay it up when you turn around.
That's more. I feel like that's not even much his style. Like his style is more of that slow, methodical pace and stuff like that. Which is not saying that he can't win a championship, but at the same time,
he can't lead it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you need a player like Devin Booker, or even Ja, because, like, hell, he does some magnificent work when he's on the court. Even
Donovan Mitchell, too, bro, because he was way too long on that list, and I'm really a fan of him.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell just needs to work on his basketball IQ more.
I think he needs a fresh scenery.
Yeah, that also.
Come on to the Knicks.
I agree. I agree. The Knicks would be a great team for him. I seen today though. They said he was entertaining going somewhere. I forgot where it was.
Miami or
yeah.
It was another team, but I don't think he fits Miami at all.
I don't think so neither.
I think he could. Honestly, I feel like that will mess him and Miami both up if he does go there. But that's just my opinion.
I like him though. He just got to work on his basketball IQ. Besides that, he's a very great young player.
Yeah. So with the YSL whole situation, how do you really feel? Do you feel like Slime, quote unquote OGs let him down?
See, this was a big shift from sports. All right, so first off, I got to give my disclaimer, bro. I hate talking about street shit. I don't know if you noticed on my podcast, I try to shy away from that shit.
You stay away from it.
From like as much as I can. But when it comes to this type of shit, I always call my dad and talk to my dad. My dad has some great takes. Let me give a little background. My dad did a 14-year sentence in the feds for conspiracy. So, this is what my dad told me. My dad told me, as of right now, here's the facts that we know right now. As of right now, what a lot of people don't know is this is not a federal case yet. Feds are probably going to pick it up. This is a state case under the Georgia RICO Act, which is fairly new. So my dad said, if it stays state, they're still going to give Young Thug a lot of time.
Yep.
Gunna's probably going to get off if it stays state. He's going to get off. If the feds pick it up, he's going to do 5 years. Mandatory 5. A lot of people that's reporting on it is reporting on it like it's a federal case. I have no idea why. I know for a fact it's not a federal case. I don't know why niggas is doing this, but that's what's going on right now. Now, my dad said he thinks Young Thug is going to tell.
Oof.
Because he said he doesn't see a guy who had it all and never did no time getting approached with all this time and saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just take my time.
So you see him being a 6'9".
I not only do I 100% disagree with my dad, I would bet my left hand that he's not going to tell. Just because, like, man, I know this is TV and all this shit is entertainment purposes, bro. But when you see a guy like on $1 million worth of game, he was going in on 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he was going in on 6ix9ine, and he was just like, bro, like, you don't do that shit. He don't look like a snitch, bro. I know I'm not the guy. Like I said, I'm not the street guy. I'm not the guy that talk about street shit. But I know who look like they about that shit and who not. And he definitely looks like that he's a man of honor. Even though nowadays you can't tell. And a big thing my dad taught me when I was young was, if you a real nigga, stay the fuck out the streets. Because the streets ain't built for that. The streets is built for snitches. Snitches and weak-minded people. If you a snitch and you're a weak-minded nigga, by all means, have fun in the streets. You're going to win. And not only are you going to win, you're going to capitalize.
True.
The streets is for niggas like 6ix9ine. The streets is not for niggas with integrity, not for niggas with morals, not for niggas that stand for shit. It used to, like, people used to say, oh, he a gangster. And kids would be excited, like, really? Like, he's going to bring me a turkey and Hot Wheels.
Yep.
Like, being a gangster wasn't some scary shit. Nowadays, you be like, oh, that nigga a gangster. And not only is people scared for their life, it's like, oh, you're a bad person. Yeah, you going to snitch, you a bad person. Yeah. Like, a gangster used to be a gentleman. And I know I got off the topic, but I had to say all that. What was the question? Did the OGs let them down?
Yeah.
Man, this is what a lot of people don't know, too. And like I said, I don't like talking this gang shit, but that set, and I'm not going to call them by name, that set was built off being unethical. Yeah, that's how I want to say it. So nobody let them down because that's how it began. That's how it started. And them boys just lived by a whole nother code, bro. And it's a sad situation, bro. Like, I'm not gonna get on here and act like an Uncle Tom and be like, them boys deserve what they got. Them boys is not about to deserve what they get. Black men never deserve what they about to get, because when white men do some crazy shit, white men get a slap on the wrist. And
still ain't
go ahead, boy. You learned your lesson. Yeah, T.I. was right. Like, nigga, where the fuck is the KKK's Rico at? Where they Rico at? I'm with that nigga. But as far as what they did and what they charged with, if that shit is true, niggas got to pay up.
Yeah.
So it ain't no free slime. It ain't no free YSL. But I feel bad for them boys.
I mean, I feel like my take on this one, because, like, I think in so many ways, once Young Thug got out of the game and stuff like that, and he started trying to build up stuff, well, I'm going to say equity and stuff like that, you run into different people. Mm-hmm. Like, I could use Clash, for example. When we started up, shit, we was at the lowest of lows. We was fucking up shit left and right. And then when we ran into you, it's like you just put that golden touch and gave us the game and stuff like that. And it was up to us to, like, all right, do we run with it or do we not run with it? We chose to run with it. Whereas him, I'm not saying, hey, he didn't run with it. He ran with it, but at the same time, you can't live a double life. If you know that you in them streets still, eventually them streets gonna come knocking. That's just with anything you do. And then he was living like, hey, well, you know, I'm a millionaire. I'm trying to build equity up, trying to, you know, feed the family, feed everybody around me, feed my team, put my team on. At some place and some time, it catches up. And it might have caught up to him. It's still an open case. Don't nobody know. But I think it's a tough one. I think he should have listened to his OGs a little bit more. Yeah,
they got some serious cases on them boys with some serious charges. Mm-hmm. He is charged with conspiring to commit murder. Mm-hmm.
Committing murder.
Excuse me, conspiring of committing murder, racketeering, murder for hire, attempted murder for hires, things along those natures. Those are serious crimes against humanity. Yep. That new DA, that bitch is not playing. Excuse me, I didn't even mean to call you a bitch. Because you might fuck around and goddamn, you might find
your ass.
Yeah, you might find a girl I ain't even know I got pregnant 10 years ago and get me for back child support and want to lock me up and build a case. But it really got me thinking, though, Dirk still got to go to court for that attempted murder. I feel bad for that nigga.
And it's down this way.
It's in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. If he got to go stand in front of her,
it's done.
She's scary, bro. She's scary.
So let me ask you: do you think that like with our young black people, do you think we just like, man, let me listen to the music that I'm listening to and want to reenact it, or even just use the video games that we play or see on TV? Do you think they want to reenact it and use it in the streets and stuff like that, and then not realize
100% yes, but those type of situations only fall under the line of people like 6ix9ine. Young Thug and them is about that life.
Yeah.
Rap music, video games, none of that shit ain't got nothing to do with them boys. Them boys is about their life. They was born into that shit. Yeah. Like Thug was coming up in his rap career and beefing with YFN, and some bodies dropped. They true. Was really in the streets, but they was really rapping, and they really rapping about what they talking about. And one interview that I know is going to get used at his court is the one from the Breakfast Club, when he was talking about how, I basically been an OG since I was 14 years old. Like, I've been the top of my set since I was X amount of age, That's going to get used against him, because they're basically charging him with being the head of an organized street gang. Yep. And he's on an interview saying that, bro.
He's the head.
Bro, that's telling on yourself, dog.
It is. Like, so let me ask you, do you think this new era of street guys, do you think they're a little bit slow? Because, like, they're using a lot of their lyrics, even though Jay-Z and them is trying to get that passed where courts can't use it, but right now that's still not passed. And really just snitching on themselves in interviews. Do you think, like, this new era is just like,
man, I don't think they slow. I think they grew up off this internet shit. Like, so our age group, right? And I'm definitely not talking about me, because I ain't no gangster, and I'm not into that gangster shit. But I was born in 1990. I literally watched the internet grow and become something. Thug is around our age group also, but a lot of people in our age group are super consumed into the internet. Like, we all matured at different times. They're super consumed into the internet. And they really just don't understand the power of what's going on. And you just brought up that Jay-Z and Meek Mill situation, right? Mm-hmm. I got into a big debate with one of my homeboys about this. Yeah. So we're not saying that if you be like, I killed Lil Ray Ray up the street in one of your rap songs, the police shouldn't be able to investigate that. The police should be able to investigate whatever the fuck they want to. Let's be honest. They should be able to investigate whatever the fuck they want to keep all of us safe. Yeah. What they shouldn't be able to do is take a rap lyric that you said in the song and present it as evidence in a courtroom for the jurors to hear along the lines of your case. I.e., let me give you an example. Melly is on trial for a double homicide, killing two of his friends that was in his group. Yeah. The prosecutor should not be able to go into the courtroom, opening statement, and play Murder on My Mind and stand in front of the jurors and say, hey, this guy created this song. This song was directly about him killing his friends, and this is a person that would do something like this because he made this song. Yeah. That should never happen.
I get you on that one.
That's what Jay-Z and Meek Mill are trying to prevent, because if Quentin Tarantino kills a whole bunch of people, nigga, we're not going to play fucking Kill Bill in the courtroom and be like, oh, if he made this movie about killing motherfuckers, or Pulp Fiction, he definitely will do this. Or if the nigga get caught with coke. They was doing coke in Pulp Fiction, so he definitely did this.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Like I look at it like this nowadays. It's, if us black people don't wake up, the system always been there to just off us, but even more now, because they're using everything that you post, everything that you rap about, like video games and all, like they're using everything to just, all right, well, we got this nigga for a good 10, 20 years. And not realizing is a system behind that. The more I keep you in the prison, the more money I'm going to get. The more I'm going to be able to put into the quote-unquote Uncle Tom's pockets. The more I'm able to keep you in a system where you're down, where you have no choice or no options but to sell drugs or rob or kill. So it's like I feel like we just got to wake up.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right. Because what a lot of white people don't understand is that's exactly what oppression is. Mm-hmm. But they don't feel like we're oppressed. But it's like when you grow up in the impoverished neighborhoods, like you only know one or two things.
True.
They don't understand that. They're like, oh no, everybody has choices. You're right, everybody does have choices. But some people don't know their fucking choices.
Nope. Because like I had a debate with a friend a while back, and me and his statement was like this, because his thing was like, man, honestly, my girl doesn't know how it feels to come from nothing and not have people give you that handout or have that safety net of your parents like saying, hey, you know, here's the game. You got a good credit score. You got a good bit amount of money in your account, and I'm here if you need me. She does not know that, whereas I do. So every nickel, every penny, I'm going to get that shit. Even if I got to work myself halfway to death in order to enjoy the lifestyle that I want and shit like that. Because I know ain't nobody coming there to save me. Because I got one or two options. Either I get it the legit way, or I'm going to get it not so legit way. Which...
I feel that, but at the same time, us as black people, we gotta cut that I come from nothing shit out. Don't nobody fucking come from nothing. Everybody is born out they fucking mama pussy. And either she takes care of them or she don't. Yeah. Or the state takes care of you. Like somebody takes care of you, bro. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's situation is different. Some people's situation is a little rough than others, but we all need somebody, bro. Yeah. That right there is what Kanye was trying to express, having a slave mentality. Yeah. He wasn't trying to say slavery was a choice. That's just what came out because he was just such in the heat of the moment. What he was trying to say is sometimes people just have an oppressed mentality. We're all oppressed, but you have to fight through that shit and get the fuck up out of that shit. So therefore, if you didn't come up off the best of circumstances, the best thing we can do as black people is make sure that the next generation does. Exactly. Like us in the black culture, sometimes we'll be like, oh, this person is spoiled. Like man, I remember I might have been 20 years old, and my mama, or maybe 21, and my mama brought me a car, and all my homeboys was like, nigga, you spoiled as hell, nigga, you don't know how it feel coming up from nothing. I'm like, nigga, I literally ain't have shit the last 5-6 years. Like, once my mama went through a divorce, we ain't have shit for like 5-6 years. True, and now she finally got a promotion after 6-7 years of us being broke as fuck. She brought me a car, and now it's, oh, nigga, you don't, like, no, nigga.
You don't know a nigga no more.
Yeah, like, nah, bro, like, that's how things should be. Like, I use this example all the time. You have a daughter, right? Mm-hmm. So, you buy a house right now, and you live in this house for a little while, let's say 10, 15 years. Yeah. The house is almost paid off, but you want a bigger house. Let's say you have more kids. You want a bigger house. Your daughter goes off to college, and she gets her degree in nursing. Kudos. She gets her degree in nursing. She's doing good as fuck. She's working the swing shift at Grady Hospital in Atlanta. Your house is in Atlanta, Georgia. Mm-hmm. And she goes up to the bank to apply for a home loan, and she gets approved with a 1.5 interest rate. Yeah. You owe $40,000 on your house. She gets approved for a $250,000 home loan. You go up to her and go, hey, baby, I love you. I fuck with you. I owe $40,000 on this house. Not only am I going to give you this house, I'm going to pay off half of this house. So instead of you putting down that $20,000 you was about to put down on that $250,000 loan, we just going to pay the house off and you ain't going to have no mortgage.
That's a smart move.
That's what shit should be. Yeah. Bro, you can't take this shit with you, bro.
No, you really can't.
That's why when niggas always be talking about, oh, I got money. I got more money than this nigga. Da, 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 da. And shout out my nigga Boss, because he be doing that shit too. Nigga Boss hit me up the other day talking about some, he was mad because I said something to him. And he was like, yeah, y'all niggas need to start showing y'all bank accounts. Bro, I want to tell him, like, bro, that shit doesn't mean shit, bro. Like, money is so figurative, it doesn't even make no sense, bro. Money is literally what you make it. And if you don't have kids, that money shit really don't mean nothing.
But see,
you're not leaving it down to nobody.
But see, you also know boss like to travel, so it's like, hey, nigga, I could travel. Can y'all niggas? So it might be that type of flex.
Oh, you want me to keep the buck with you? It don't cost that much to travel.
I know that.
It don't cost that much. Trust me, nigga. My brokest times in my life, I could goddamn go to Miami.
But I'm gonna tell you this: what really stuck out to me, and I think it was last part, and you kind of re-emphasize that shit. What Cook said, where he's like, shit, you got all this, but yet who are you passing that shit down to? Like, a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want no kids, I don't want no kids. But you could legit spend half your life building up a fucking empire, and it is a successful empire, but not everybody else got it.
Boss, I want you to listen to this right now. Kevin Samuels was in his 50s, and he just died of a heart attack. This man is a millionaire. Public records, he's a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
You take a male right now. Let's be honest, bro. At any second, any one of us can die.
That's true.
Death is inevitable. You're going to die and you're going to pay your fucking taxes. Those are two things that's inevitable. And if you have a fucking baby, you're going to pay your fucking child support.
That is true.
These are three things that's just inevitable. If you don't have no kids right now, when you pass away, where the fuck is the money going to go?
Probably to your wife, if you got a wife.
And what you think she going to do with it?
She gonna spend it on one of her sugar daddy. Well, no. She gonna spend it on her little sugar boo.
The new nigga that she get.
Little sugar drop.
And I'm no longer talking about you no more, boss. But this is just honest though. Like the money's just gone. And you're just dead. You know what I'm saying? So you use that to do things that you want to do and just keep prospering. Like, and I had to figure this out the hard way in life too. How much money is enough?
Oh, I feel like for me, it depends on what you put as price. Like, see, for me, I'm not materialistic. So it's like, when money is like, I really, like, I know I need it to advance, but at the same time, it's like, do I really put, because, like, honestly, I feel like this, when you got money, the bitches is going to come. You're going to have fake friends in your circle, and it's like, oh, I'm not going to be as happy as I am if I didn't have shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, when you, not saying you can have that mentality, but like when you don't have nothing, look who's around you. When you see maybe about 5 or 6 people, those are your real fucking friends and your real people that's really going to be by you no matter what you have in life. And I feel like a lot of us forget that shit.
It's 2 things, bro.
What's up?
I had talked to my dad one time because like I just said, my dad did 14 years for conspiracy. Yeah. And he told me when he was in the game, he was like, I'm gonna save up $100,000 and I'm gonna be done. That's all I need. Yeah. He said he saved up $100,000 and he was like, man, I just need 200 and I'm good. Yeah. Save up 200 and he was like, man, I'm gonna get $500,000 and I swear I'm good. And he got jammed up before he got that $500,000, right before he was about to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You gotta know when to get out.
Yeah. So it's like when is enough? And like another thing I always tell people all the time is I remember when my first business, I had a cleaning business through Jam Pro. I had brought a franchise package, and my mom took me to the Keys for my birthday. And the whole time I'm on the Keys, the whole 4 days, I'm on my fucking laptop, I'm on my phone, you know, I'm running my business. And my mom was like, it was no point in me taking you here. That was the moment when I got back, I realized, I said, oh, this ain't the life that I wanted. Like, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur because I've been selling weed and candy since I was a fucking kid. So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck about money no more, bro. That shit means nothing. Like, I feel the same when I got $40,000 in the bank as when I got $10,000 in the bank. I feel the fucking same because I chase a lifestyle. I just want to wake up every day and be able to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, where I want to do it. That's what I want. It's not about, man, I want to save up $200,000. I want to save up $500,000. Bro, I don't care about that shit, bro. I want to have enough money where I can pay my bills, be able to smoke as many cigars as I want, be able to drink as much liquor I want, and goddamn be able to fly to DR and get my dick sucked by prostitutes whenever I feel like it. That's what I want.
You better hope that it ain't no nigga that's doing that, my nigga.
I'm just telling you what I want. This is me. This is me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that one. Like, honestly, I feel like, man, if more people do what or chase what they love versus the money and all that other stuff, it'll be tons of people more happier.
But don't get me wrong though, Ro. That's way easier said than done. I get that. I completely get that. But I feel like some people don't even let that ideal cross their mind.
Nah, because they're scared.
Yeah. Like, I know some niggas that want to drive trucks so fucking bad and be truck drivers and make all this money. And it's like, y'all niggas don't really want to do that. Y'all just want some money. Like, bro, find you something you want to do.
I feel like this. All they got to do is just ask Boss. Because Boss tell me about it like, bro, I hate this shit. I ain't going to be doing this shit too much longer. Yeah, I ain't going to be doing this too much longer.
And see, he knows, he would be able to tell them because he knows more than they would know. Yeah. But at the same time, his is a little different because he comes home every day. Exactly. When you're on that road, you're on that fucking road. It's a wrap.
You can't do nothing.
Yeah. But like, a lot of people just chase money instead of chasing what they're passionate about or what they really want to do. And they also just follow what other people do.
True shit. Man, anything you got for the good people before we let this thing go?
Nah, man. Y'all just stay positive, man. All y'all niggas in the streets, make sure y'all got them. Stay the fuck out of the streets, bro. Like I said, the streets is not for no real niggas. And everybody work on themselves and becoming better people, bro. Money is not everything. Enjoy your fucking life. Do what the fuck you want to do. Figure some shit out, bro. Stop living your life for other people and social media, nigga. Good gosh, y'all niggas. Stop fucking taking men. Stop taking fucking selfies. Stop recording yourself getting your fucking feet done. And stop posting all your accomplishments, bro. God damn. Stop living for social media. Have some shit for yourself.
That is true, man. Honestly, like we always say at Clash at the Roundtable, continue to wear your crown, man, and we out this bitch.